So here we are in Photoshop again, and today we're going to remove the tripod or another object in a 360 photo. So without further ado, let's do this. Hello guys, once again. Before we start, I just want to say that this tutorial is aimed for those of you who have Photoshop 2018 or higher, because we're going to be using a feature only available on those versions. And I'm talking about the Spherical Panorama feature under the 3D option. So with that in mind, let's drag our 360 image that I downloaded from Google just for the purpose of this tutorial. So as you can see, this 360 photo was taken from a guy in a parachute. It's a pretty cool image, but we want to remove him from the photo. Now, first thing to do, we have to unlock the layer by clicking 2 times over it. OK. And next, we're going to the 3D menu, and we're going to choose Spherical Map, and then New Panorama Layer from Selected Layer. OK. Now we have our Spherical Map layer here, and as you can see, we can rotate the image around. And here we have the guy in the parachute that we want to remove. So next we're going to click 2 times over Spherical Map, and the new tab with our flat 360 photo will open in another tab. Now we have 2 tabs, and in this one we're going to create a new layer. And we're going to the other tab. Well, we converted it to Spherical Panorama, and as you can see, the other layer is automatically updating when we select this one. And now we're going to create a new layer here also. And we're going to position the image in the best position that allows us to delete the guy in the parachute. Now select layer 1. And then press Ctrl, Alt, Shift, and E. And this way, we're just selecting the area we are viewing right now in this top layer. So next thing to do is to select the lasso tool or the polygonal lasso tool, which one you feel more comfortable using. It doesn't really matter. And we're just going to select around the guy in the parachute, like this. OK. And now we're going to edit, fill, and here make sure you have content aware selected and not one of the other options. And blending set to normal with 100% opacity, and click OK. OK. Now this may take a while because a 360 photo is made of several photos merged together, and depending on the quality of the camera, it can be a big image and Photoshop can take a while to process these changes. So here you have it. We have successfully deleted the guy. Now press Ctrl D to deselect this area. And as you can see, it looks good, but because we are perfectionists, we're just going to fix that transition in the sky because it's bothering me. We're going to select the healing brush tool and press Alt to sample this area. And we're going to paint here to blend these 2 areas together. OK. Here too, a little bit. Now it looks pretty nice. And I think our job is done. Next, you have to go to the top layer, right click on it, and then merge down. And now you only have one layer. And as you can see, we have successfully removed the guy. And we can rotate the image all around, and it looks very nice. Now if we go to the other tab, you can see that the correction we have made was made in the top layer that we created earlier. And if we turn it off, we have our guy visible again. And if we go back to the other tab, we have our guy back. So we're going to turn it on again in the other tab. And as you can see, this is a great way to remove objects from your 360 photos in a non-destructive way. If we go back to the other tab, press Ctrl S to save it, and you can close it. And now we are ready to export this edited 360 panorama by going to 3D, Spherical Panorama, and just export panorama. So this is the end of this tutorial. I hope this was useful, and don't forget, subscribe to my channel to never miss more of these tutorials and tips about 360 photography and also Photoshop, Illustrator, WordPress, and many more stuff. Thank you guys for watching, stay tuned, and I see you on my next one. Take care.